Woo, man. Literally overwhelmed. Although you are prepared, you're not prepared. So, first of all, just, man, thank God for Jesus Christ, right?
Amen.
Our God, our Savior, our Master, our King, and the one who demonstrated his love in the most unique way by taking on human flesh, living a perfect life that we could not live, dying on the cross for the things that we love, that he hates, and then resurrecting from the grave, proving that he's God, that he has power over sin and over death, and for saving us. So many variations of testimonies, I'm sure, are in this room. I just want to thank the KCA Awards. KCA has the word awards included, so KCA. Thank my wife, who's been riding with the kids since day one, before my first album came out. Crystal Gray was there with me in every studio session, every mixing, every mastering session, literally advising me on album titles and song titles, and if this mix is good or bad. She's been there since day one, so salute to my best friend, my love, my business partner, Crystal Gray, my wife. And a couple of things I just want to say is I pray that we protect our genre, man. I pray there are a lot of people in corporate America who have their eyes set on Christian rap. They've been observing us for years. They see the income that is generated over the last 10 years. They sit in rooms and actually calculate numbers and money, and they're looking in and they see the impact that this genre has made. And a lot of people want to get their hands on it. I pray that we were protected from vultures who would love to come in and just dilute and water down the purity of what God has established in this genre. Millions of people have been saved over the years. Church plants have been established. I've been all over the world. I've seen churches erected all over the place, literally, from the impact of Christian rap. We're standing on the shoulders of many that you guys have acknowledged tonight, including my brothers Cross Movement, Corey Red and Precise. I know Corey Red is in the house, and so many others. We're standing on the shoulders. I pray that we will protect our genre from those who want to come in. And I pray that we will remember its impact, the social climate of our day. We see such a vivid expression of the solution. When I ran into Christian rap, you saw Christian rap as an extension of God's grace, because God was saving career criminals. He was saving all kinds of people, causing us to be ones who would give back to society in a productive way. God was using Christian rap and its inspiration to cause people to get excited about marriage, excited about going back to school to get their GED, excited about church planning, excited about learning theology, excited about moving into leadership and raising children in the fear and the admonition of the Lord. God was using Christian rap as a tool to motivate and to stimulate a people group that had been cut off and considered unproductive in society. But God did something unique with the Christian rap genre that made such a social impact that, in my opinion, is second to none that we've seen in recent history. So when we think about how we're going to impact this culture and people say, remove the gospel, hide the gospel, I pray that we don't fall for that propaganda. I pray that we look at ourselves and see what God has done with people from the hood, from the inner city, and all over the world who fell in love with Jesus and wanted to communicate his heart through a genre of music. And we've seen God do tremendous things. Protect the genre. Protect the genre and remember that God is using it in a unique way.
Word up. Real talk.
So I'm honored to be a part of the story God is telling through the gospel. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to see such a revival. Oftentimes God brings a revival in church history and we just read about it. But we get to actually live in a time period where we're seeing God do something special. And I pray we never take that for granted, and we will remember when we get that pen and that pad, or now that those fingers that type, those Twitter fingers, I pray that we will remember that God is going to hold us accountable for every word that comes out of our fingertips, out of our mouths. And I pray that those lyrics continue to be the ones that differentiate biblical Christianity from cultural Christianity. Right now, the most influential hip-hop artists, mainstream hip-hop artists, profess some form of Christianity. And I think it's only right, those who know Jesus personally, those who are familiar with his word, that we are committed to fighting and delineating the lines, differentiating the lines between what real Christianity is and what BJ the Chicago Kid says it is, Chance the Rapper says it is, Kanye, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, all these guys. I pray that they've had a real encounter with Jesus and that it's expressed in a genuine way that reflects the New Testament. And I pray that God uses our genre to make those distinctions clear and that we wouldn't shy away from the persecution that will come from saying hard things.
It's real.
Let's differentiate New Testament Christianity from cultural Christianity so people can fall in love with Jesus. Not a set of rules, not a religion, but a person.
Amen.
And that's the responsibility we've been given. That's the joy and the privilege we've been given with this platform and this opportunity. And I pray for all the new artists and all the new executives and all the new persons who are going to come in and actually continue to build on this genre, that we would maintain such a closeness to Jesus, that we would always remember to keep the main thing the main thing. Long live Christian rap, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you, KCA. God is good.